a Steffi Mermaid. There's this one. Home Bargains. Is there any place I can get this now? Got these from the central shop. Nothing I want. I like her shoes. I'm not getting her. Not keen on this one, but I'll get her. My one's dress is this from Home Bargains. Starbucks at the moment. No, I'm not that keen on this dolly. I like her earrings, that is about all. I like her shoes. Don't like the dress. Her hair's nice. She's got those irritating plastic tags in the back of her head. I don't know why, and her feet are tied together. I'm not keen on these big grins on her faces. Her hair's nice. I like her earrings. Don't like the dress, but it's better than trousers. I do like the fact it's a halter back. Love the shoes. She's okay. I like this Steffi with red hair. I've not seen a Steffi Mermaid before. I like her water tan. She's got glitter. About. Well, I've put the light bulb in now after it blew up. The other one blew up last night, and I've got a 100-watt one in there now, which I don't use. I usually like 40 or 60, but I've put up. That's all I had in store, 100 watts. So that's what we've got in. I don't even know if you can still buy these daylight bulbs, but I like them because they give a natural colour as opposed to a yellow cast over everything. There's little somebody out there. Poor little puss lying in an old green thing out there, trying to get some. I got this postcard from a shop on Saturday. I like things like that. Oh, I'm in the shadow of it, aren't I? But it's nice, I like that. It's like an Egyptian themed. So yeah, I've got the bulb in overhead, but I haven't lit it up yet because I'm worried it's going to go again. Oh, we've got daylight at the moment coming in, but yeah, we do need it. Look, it washes things out. And so I'm going to put it on and hope it doesn't blow up. I've got this nice top from Asda. You can't, you know, it's all washed out. I did show those last time, but I wanted to compare them with this. It's the same sort of colour. And lots of little Barbies. I've never got these type before, but I have seen the larger ones. But where's the one I saw first then? That's the one I saw first, and they only had these three, and I liked this one. And all these, I got those from this place, Home Bargains. I was looking for a makeup brush, an eyeshadow brush, but forgot to look for one when I was in Home Bargains, and then someone had put one back in the wrong place, and I thought, oh hang on, what's that? That's a makeup brush. Oh, that's useful. New dolly. Don't know what I'm going to call her yet. I'm not keen on, her face is alright. I'm not saying I don't like it, but I don't like the teeth showing smiles usually. But I only got her for the earrings. I like her earrings and her shoes, and because I suppose, she's got nice hair, she's got lovely hair. But I've seen that face so many times on different dolls, and I'm going to put the light on. No. See, her tail's doing all sorts. And it's been going for quite a long time. It's stopped now, and it's got glitter in. It's like liquid, and you press her there. I've never had a Steffi Mermaid before, and see, does all sorts. Huh. Pretty Steffi. I was trying to think of names for the mermaid dolls in my head. There's what it's at the back of the box is like. Oh, she's still flashing away here, facing me. But she stopped as soon as I turn her round. That sums it up. That's typical. She's got lovely hair. I don't know what I'm going to call her yet. I have been thinking of names for some of the mermaid dolls who haven't got names. This one, I think, I don't know if I can't remember if I named her before, but I think I'll call her Mormo. Not as in Mormo Gorgo thousand-faced moon looked favourably on our sacrifices. Who was that? As a Augusta Leth, was it? H.P. Lovecraft? I honestly can't remember. Read in my dim and distant youth. But when I was a kid, I read that. But yeah, I think this one can be called Mormo. And of course I've got my blue original mermaid, Mistral, and maybe the pink one can be Misty. And as for this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to call her. Maybe this one can be Misty. I don't know. I don't know what to call the dollies. I'm running out of ideas for names. I don't want to duplicate the names, you see. We've seen these, haven't we? Got these from Home Bargains. Oh, come on. There we go. They're both lighting up now. You know, I love all my... I've got a bag of squishies up there, light up squishies, that I keep meaning to do a video on to show everyone, and then you know, you're saying, oh, well, how the hell would we want to see that? Anyway, the what are these called? Shibajuku, that'd be, or Shiba Cuties, Shibajuku, Shibashuku. Is that an H? That yellow thing there? Is that an H or a B? What is it? It's not a K, is it? It looks like an H, I think. I don't know anything about these, sorry, so that's why, you know, I've seen the large ones in Home Bargains before, but never felt moved to get one. Their legs are crossed. She's got, oh, you can't see because you can just about see that there. And they've got like a hair thing they come with as well. See, she's got one on the side there, blue one. She's got silver in her hair and ears. This is the one I saw first, I quite liked. And this dolly, I don't know what I'm going to call her. I was trying to think of names. I don't like the dress very much. I like the fact that it's halter neck, but I don't really like those peplums, do they call that? I don't really like the style of it. Pattern's alright, I suppose, but I'm not keen on that funny sort of like a lampshade type style. It's alright. But I got mucked around a bit by... I went to Argos because it said online they had the new Fashionistas, it showed them all, and that they were 2 for £15. And when I got there, all they had was 2 in stock, one of which I've already got from the girl with the long straight black hair and the red shirt style dress with like pseudo lace-ups. I've already got her. They had her, and they had the one with the very long hair and the two-tone top, which I don't like the two-tone top, but she's coming from America. I ordered her ages ago, and quite cheaply, and I've got to wait for her to come. She won't be here till about April, I think. I could cancel the order, I suppose, but what do you bet if I did cancel the order and went back to get her from where because they had her in Argos, so I left it. I went to Sainsbury's, bit the bullet, and went there thinking they might, because they have an Argos in Sainsbury's, but the only ones that I didn't have was this one, and they had that one with the two-tone hair there as well. And she did look slightly nicer than the one in Argos. I didn't film the one in Argos because the lady was holding her, but the one in Sainsbury's I did, so you'll be able to see that. You will already have seen that because I did it with the camera. So if the video gets put together in order, you will already have seen her in advance of me talking about her here. But what do you bet? You can bet anything that, knowing my luck, if I cancelled the order and then went back to that Sainsbury's, she would be gone, so I'm not going to cancel the order. Anyway, I'm still so disgusted with that Sainsbury's. I went there just to get my Parlick Fell sheep's cheese, but they don't seem to do it anymore, and at least not in the same format. And I thought, well, I'm here, I'll get some of that delicious kefir drink in mint and honey. They were the only ones who did that, but no, they've stopped doing the mint and honey one. They don't, unless perhaps the makers have stopped doing it. Because it looks like Waitrose do all the ones they do, are the same as what Sainsbury's have got. But, so there was that, and then I wanted to get my China Rose tea, but Twining's China Rose, because Sainsbury's were the only ones who did it, and now they've stopped doing that as well. So apart from the Dolly and a cucumber and lime kefir by someone else I got, which I didn't like. Anyway, I got this top from Asda. I'll try it on. 2 of these from, you know, my favourite chocky from Home Bargains. What else have we got in here from Home Bargains? Oh, this bag, I already got one, I know, but I got another one. Now, I got quite a few of these small... Oh, I got that from Poundland the other day. It's a primer and a pink lipstick. I don't know why. I thought... When I looked at it, I thought that was a coloured pencil, but it's, you know, makeup stick, but it's not. It's just a primer. Oh, you just mentioned lipstick on the radio. And this is one of those Kiss W7s. It's a bit too deep for my liking. I don't wear that colour. That colour doesn't suit me. It's that bluish toned. It doesn't suit my colouring. And this, I just thought it was... I thought it was going to... But it just goes on completely clear. There's no colour to it at all. It's a primer for eyebrows and lips. So I've yet to try that. A makeup brush, a powder brush, and the webcam's not picking up the nice pink colour of it. And that's what I wanted, the eyeshadow brush, because for those eyeshadow palettes, Clara eyeshadow palettes that I got. Now, my friend sent me from London, my friend in London every so often, he sends me, well, look at that, that's so cute. So it was time to get Dr. Fifth, the Mr. Men's. Oh, look at that, that's so sweet. Is that in his bubble? That is when he was regenerating. Oh, hang on, let me get him in the right place. I like these little Mr. Men's. They're so funny. Anyhow, we'll look at that another time. Let me just get these things out that I went into a Central store. Got these in sun-dried tomato and roasted garlic, and I ate the whole lot while I was waiting for the bus. Lentil chips, chilli and lemon, rustle, and hummus chips, chili cheese flavour. I've not had a chili cheese flavour before. So, there's these little Barbies. They have the snap-on dresses, but they also come with like little pets as well. See, that would be a very big cat, wouldn't it, compared to the size of the dolly. You can see her other outfit there, but pink and white. They're nice, these little dolls. I've got some more. There's a rabbit there with this one, and that's a very big rabbit. There's her alternate outfit with the black top. See it? Barbie written on it. There's a third one, another rabbit. Looks like the same as the other one's rabbit. I like her alternate dress look. See, with the orange with the white on. And there's this one. I couldn't see any other colours like blue or anything. There's another cat. I've got they're all different, these ones. Look, there's her alternate outfit. And this is the last one I got. Another cat. Their pets are all exactly the same, aren't they? They don't look any different from the other one's pets. there's a nice dress. They just snap on. There. I know I showed these before, but I love rose gold. Let me just try this top on that I got from Asda. I didn't try it on in the store. I couldn't be bothered to take everything off in the store and jacket. I had about 10 minutes in there before I got the bus. Actually, I didn't get the bus. I walked back down to where I had to get the main bus. So yeah, this is it. It fits fine. I don't need to do up the top button. I don't normally. I will anyway, just to see what it looks like with the top button done up, because that's how it was shown on the hanger, because I had the job to get it off the hanger. There. There, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Oh, hair's in the way. There. It's quite nice. Something a bit different for me to wear. I don't usually. Does it match the nails? Not really, but yeah, I like this. It's nice. It's got a. See it? It's. Oh, I don't know if you can. It's quite nice. I like it anyway. There's a lot of personal problems going on here. I got this from Sainsbury's. Cucumber and lime, but it isn't very nice. Right, now I think I'm going to call this one Tina. And as for this Mormo, I don't think Mormo's, I'll think of something else, I think. Mana, perhaps Tomato. Oh, you know, I can't think, but I want an M because she's a mermaid, so yeah, naming dollies. There we go, we've got this Barbie now, and Beekeeper Barbie. Oh, Beekeeper, there's the bees. There's bees. We've got more than 3 bees. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm so pleased I've got Beekeeper. I'm going to call her Bee. I'm going to call her Bee. That's her name. Oh, girl looks fierce. I'm going to keep her on the card until I get her home. I'm going to keep her on the card until I get her home, because I'm at my friend's house at the moment. I'm using this one today, relaxing. How's it not coming out? Just about. Oh. So there we are, Beekeeper Barbie. I think I'll call this one Marsha. I think I shall, I think I will. Marsha. And this one I'll just call Bee. There she's out of her box. And that's a real serious fro she's got going on there. So I'm going to call this lovely girl Marsha. And I do like the way that on the American ones, the back of the box, you can see them. I saw this one in, I mean they're bigger, that's what I'm saying. This one I was in Sainsbury's, but I'm not going to get her. I don't like the outfit, and her face is nothing unusual. So I want them all except for that one and the Kens. But this girl's lovely. She's got Tanya's face mould. I think you can see that. And this one I'm going to call B. I did say, didn't I? I'm trying to make her fro look like it is styled on the back of the box, because I like that, with that bit going in there, and then I think that's really nice. It suits her. I like the dress. Of course it is pink, but you hardly notice the pale pink. In the picture it just sort of, well, it looks pink there, but when I've seen videos of her it looks white, but yeah, it's pale pink. And it's a shame it doesn't velcro at the back. You'd have to, it slides off, so it would stretch. That is the problem, so I'm going to keep it on her. But oh, she's lovely. She was the one I wanted most of all when I first saw these. I love that face mould. So pretty. I think she's got the prettiest face mould of them all. Even prettier than our girl there. She's the prettiest one of the lot, but that's my favourite because I think she's perfect in every way. I love the dress and the hair. But this one, she's got flat feet, which you know, I wish she ought to be wearing heels with that pretty dress. But her face is so lovely, she's so beautiful, and I love her earrings. Yeah, so a lovely addition to my dolly family. A lovely girl, so pretty. And there she is, there's my girl, in her little place next to Petra there at the moment, and Nadia standing on Marzarel, and there's our Frankie, and there's Meryl. Oh look, she's so lovely. I've got this real strong daylight bulb now, and 100 watts, so of course she shows up more. There's Morgana, there's Jin. Yeah. Such pretty dollies. I'm so pleased with this year's Fashionistas. I think they're the nicest ones so far. And see what I mean? Look at the difference in size between the back of the American box and the back of the UK box. Look how tiny they are compared to the one on the back of the American box. And I've noticed this in other things that I've said before, and you can hardly make them out, they're so tiny. Whereas this is what you want to see. You don't look at these and think, oh, I can hardly see them, or because I probably need glasses. But in this country, they make things purposely small to make everyone think they need glasses. This is what my friend says, but I don't know about that. That's just his conspiracy theories. I wasn't going to get the one in red, but I do want her now. This one I've decided to... There she is. I'm going to call her Tina. She's got... This one will be coming from America at some point, and then so is that one. Much cheaper from American Amazon than from British Amazon, and that one. And I hope her freckles are in a nice pattern. And those three, and that's when I've got all the girly ones that I want. Apart from that little one, just don't like the outfit, and her hair does nothing. The top knot I don't like, and her face is just, yeah, I've seen it all before. But these are my two faves, those two, and this one that I've called Vanya, Nadia and Marsha. See, they are girls who've got the same face mould. Can you see they've got the same face mould? Just different paint. I think this one's face looks nicer because... Light on, light is on. Here's our girl, out of the box. And her fro needs some attention, but I'm trying to make it look as nice as it looked in the picture of her on the back of the box. I know I've shown her already with the camera, but I thought I'd show her again with the webcam. I like her dress, and I love the cut-out bits around the side. It's just a shame it doesn't fit her properly at the back. It looks a bit too loose around there, and it's a shame it's not velcroed in the back, because it means it's stretching it if you ease it down over her. I love her earrings, love her face mould, as I've already said. She's got Tanya's face mould. I already showed that with the camera. And she's lovely. And can you see? I don't know if you can. What have we got over here? And look what's over here. Over here. Can you see what this is? There. Beekeeper Barbie. Beekeeper Barbie. I'm so thrilled I've got her. I know I've already shown her with the camera, but I think it's so good of Mattel to bring in, and so responsible to bring in something like this to try and teach kids to care about the bees and the environment, which is so important to us all, to everyone. And of course it's a shame that they're not, untypical in a way, that they're not releasing her in this country, in the UK, probably because they thought, well, they realised she wouldn't sell well. Who's going to want beekeeping? Who's interested in that? We're not. I'm more interested in boozing in this country than beekeeping. Now, I know that doesn't apply to everybody, but those of us who care about the environment are in a tiny, tiny, minuscule minority. And as in our great democratic country, they only care about the majority. The tiny minority that are responsible don't count for anything and aren't considered, because the politicians only care about the people who's going to, the majority who's going to vote for them. So if the majority want everything concreted over and all the verges cut back and all the wildflowers destroyed, that's what they're going to do, because, oh well, we want the votes. Never mind destruction of the environment, but don't get me started on all that. Like I said, hearing someone, in all honest seriousness, say, well, people are more important, human beings are more important than the environment. I thought, can you just stop a moment and think what you just said? Can you just reflect on what you just said? Like they think, oh well, that's all right, we destroy the environment, don't matter, we'll still be here. Of course they won't, we'll all be gone, because we're only part of the environment. What, you know, you need the air to breathe. Where are they going to get the air from? I suppose they have oxygen tanks on their back. But as I was saying, this is very good of Mattel to bring this release a Beekeeper Barbie. And the Fashionistas, I think, for 2019 are the best ones they've had so far, this, in my humble opinion. Or not so humble opinion, some may say. But yeah, Beekeeper Barbie, I'm not going to take her out yet. But let me just read what it says on the back. When a girl plays with Barbie, she imagines everything she can become. Now, that's not PC, is it? As I've said before. But a girl should say when a child or when anyone plays with Barbie, boy or girl. Beekeepers maintain bee colonies in hives where they make honey. They also produce beeswax for candles and lotions. Some beekeepers use colonies to pollinate fruit and vegetable crops. Bees are important to the environment, so beekeepers do their best to protect them. Do you love nature? You can be a beekeeper. Well, of course, you don't have to be a beekeeper if you love nature. There's all kinds of things you can be connected with nature, but I think that's so responsible and so commendable of Mattel to bring in a Beekeeper Barbie. And I'm pleased that there's more than just the 3 bees I thought you were getting. I don't know why I thought there were 3. I must have already known there were 5. But there's 6 little slots, holes on the top of the hive for the bees to go. And then there's more little indentations on the plastic flowers for the bees to go. So really they should have given you more than just 5 bees. I know most kids will probably lose them playing with them, but because those on there, they're already fixed on, they're just painted on, they're not the actual bees. I mean, they're meant to be the actual bees on the honeycomb inside, but the ones on the top with the 2 little jars of honey in the shape of bears, you see, yeah. I won't know, they don't sell. It would be nice if they sold a little pack of extra bees as the accessories. And look at her glove. I know I'm not keen on the outfit, but they are meant to be looking after bees. But look so cute. Her gloves are so sweet. I think she's so sweet. I'm calling her Bee. I know it's a bit lacking in imagination, but when you consider how many dolls I've got and the names, I've got names for all of them apart from the Bratz dolls, who I can't name all of them, and some of the Barbies I haven't yet thought of names for. But anyhow, never mind about all that. I'm just so well done, Mattel, for doing Beekeeper Barbie. I'm so pleased. Well, as it's Valentine's Day today, I thought I'd wear some of this. I got this from a few years. I'm sure I got this from Superdrug in Regent Street. I don't know if it was there a few years ago now, but how do we work this one? Does this come off, or do we just press it? I honestly don't know. I think, yeah, it comes off. And yeah, it's nice. It's one of those candy ones, you know. I love my candy sweet perfumes. How cute is this? I got him from Waitrose. They had ones in pink as well. I presume that must be like the girlfriend or something, but his face. Hang on, I'll put the light on. Wait a minute. There we've got a more richness of colour now. Can you look at the expression on his face? So fun. Let's get this out of the way. It's causing a shadow. His little mouth. It's so funny. He likes to squeeze under the gate, it says, and eat Mr. McGregor's radishes. That's so sweet. Yeah, I got him from Waitrose, as I'm saying. I also got this from Waitrose. Mackerel fillets in olive oil and 2 large packs of these, £3 for 2. Rustle, 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 all you'll hear. My poor old dog that lived until 17 and a half, he used to like these salt and shake crisps. I like them because I eat them without the salt. I always find everything too salty, so I don't have the salt on. I haven't eaten these yet, the ones I got from the Central School. Anyhow, I've got to put something right. You know, I often say things wrong. I was holding two things of in the whole video prior to this one, if you see what I mean. There was I was holding three packs of these, which they're on special offer at Tesco, 3 for 2, and I was saying I got 2 packs of Brazil nuts and 1 of pistachios. Well, of course it's not, it's cashews. And I knew it was cashews, and I don't know why I was calling cashews pistachios. I do know the difference. Well, I suppose I do know. It's anxiety makes me say things around the wrong way and make mistakes, like say silly things like that. That's wrong, even though I usually put it right in the end, but I didn't have time to, and I didn't realise until I'd already put the video together, and I thought, well, I'm not going to go back now and delete it, and then, so yeah, I'm saying it now. Hardly anyone watches anyway, so I don't suppose anyone even noticed, but just in case they did. I thought, don't tell me we'd stopped recording when I thought we were recording. And now I thought I was stopping the recording and now it started. What's going on? Oh no.